Now, I'm not saying that this is the plan, but dropping down into the Europa League this season might not be a bad thing at all. Hi folks, welcome to episode 6 of our Building the Nation save with Maribor over in Slovenia. My name's Roccat. Today we have the whole of season number 5, where we need to do something to shake it up. We're regressing in the Champions League. We sort of regressed a little bit in the league as well, and the teams I think is going to get broken up this summer. We need to keep hold of the best players and just try and make progression. If we get knocked out of the Champions League, I said it in the intro, it's not a bad thing that we fall down into the Europa League. We can actually go for another trophy and potentially win that one with how good I think we are. So season reviewers like this, you know we won the double. New arrivals then. Signing of the season has gone to Paul Joly, and he did have a good season if I'm totally honest. 49 games played, 2 goals, 9 assists. The only other one who's sort of up there was Maglicelli, but he only played half a season with us because I loaned him out. Hassa's had a good season, didn't play that many games. Lipani, Maris, they're on loan. Palazzi didn't play enough games but got 10 goals. Benkic didn't play enough games, didn't play enough games. And Patrick Dorgu had an okay season, I guess, after spending £8.75 million on him. But yeah, Paul Joly, free transfer, signing of the season. Season results, then we got a B- for the league. I want to turn these losses around. I don't want to lose that many games. I mean, losing twice to Olimpij Ljubljana, a little bit of a struggle there. And then the draws came against Slij, Roccat, Bravo, Bistrica and Olympic Ljubljana. So they've got the number on us this season. This I'm happy about. 43% now. We're slowly creeping towards that 50% home attendance, which is all good. Champions League, we've got an A-. Yeah. Enough less said about that. Got a C+ for the cup. Work that one out. Because we battled a team 12-2. We battled a team 11-0. We were good, but still the board think only a C+ there. Moments to remember. Biggest win was a 12-0 victory over Hibernians. We then have match to remember 2-2 draw against Zagreb. And then goal of the season goes to Casalo in the 11-0 win over Gorica in the Pokal 2. Finances look like this. Still a 3-star reputation club. Corporate hospitality, competition prize money has gone down by nearly 2 million. I mean, we didn't win. Had we won another Champions League game, could have made it up there, but everything else is on the up. Krstovic selling the most shirts. How we lined up is looking like this. Everyone in the green. Lovely, lovely stuff. Krstovic with 26 goals this season. Casalo stepping up with 18 assists and 16 goals. That is a phenomenal return. We can keep hold of him, that's great. I mean, if we can keep hold of the front three, we'll be lucky. The same as Antonelin and Maglicelli. Have to see what happens. Accolades then. Barisic breaks the world record for 4 goals in a match. Casalo with 18 assists. Pridgar with 28 clean sheets. 24 in the league. That was a really good season for him. And Dorgu, £8.8 million spent on him as the highest transfer fee. So, history in the making, won 2 trophies. Fell behind a little bit in the Champions League, so we now need to improve somewhere. Where that somewhere is, I don't know. I need to work this one out, what we need to do. I'm not going to aim to fall into the Europa League, but as I keep saying, if it happens, it happens. It'd be a good thing. We've got a couple of transfers coming in to the club as well in Puigmal and Theodoro, both midfielders. We could potentially shift to an attacking system, attacking midfielder instead of 3 central midfielders. But equally so, he can play Mazzala on support. He can play Mazzala on attack, so maybe that's where we train him up and get him going there. And Puigmal, he can play, when it wants to load up, he can play Mazzala on attack too, so that's not the end of the world. We've got 2 Mazzalas coming in. Keep hold of the best players. Bring some more in. Money, £4.9 million to spend, and we've got about 30k in wages to spend, so we've got money there. It's just whether it's enough to bring in the quality of players that we need to improve the squad. I'm going to have some fun trying to bring some players in. Maybe some players will leave. I'll let you know. When should we let you know? When we know who our first Champions League game is. So we're going to be looking at about 2 months' time. Well, let's say 2 months' time. About a month and a half's time. So there's been a board takeover. The president's retired. We've got a new one coming in Bojan Ban. The only issue is he's not going to invest any more money in the club. So I don't know where we're sort of going to go with this. We've got £15 million there. There hasn't been any transfers in or transfers out. We're not even trying to entertain deals at the moment because of that board, that presidency takeover and change. So it is looking like some players might leave us as well. Most notably Aaron Chiamachelli. He is wanted by the whole host of clubs, and that's his value, and I think he's a lot better than what that value says. If we go to enter contract negotiations, he doesn't want to do it because everyone's interested in him. I'm wondering whether we offer him out for sale at about £2.5 million, brings that in, and we've made a profit on him because he was a free transfer, and it just gets a player that doesn't want to be here off the books. Krstovic is also wanted by a whole host of clubs. When we go to information, he's flattered by the interest. It's just whether or not we can keep him. Because if he goes, then I think we can say goodbyes when he Champions League push, really. He's the main goal scorer, main threat for us. And trying to find someone that scores as many goals as he does is going to be impossible at this level, I think. We're just... Yeah, just falling apart at the seams by what it feels like. We will get there though. So there's a couple of little updates on how things are doing league-wise and coefficiency and all those sort of things. So the Priva Liga Telemac is now gone up 3 places to the 33rd most reputable league in Europe. So that's always good. We've gone up to the 66th most reputable club in Europe. Again, that's really good. And then in terms of coefficiency table, we have gone up 2 places to 23rd. So that's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Champions Path, the second qualifying round, we get 1 team in there instead of just the 1 there. So this is always good for Slovenia and the growth of the nation, really. Other news, and this is an absolute crazy deal. We've got an offer in for Anthony Martial. The bid is, we're going to offer him 20k. It's a free transfer. He wants £20,000 to be a fringe player. At 31 years old, bringing him to the league, that's a massive reputation boost for the club and for the league, so that's always good. And then we're also hoping to bring in Alfie Devine in the centre of the pitch. It's just going to be a good little Mazzala option for us there. So if Chiamachelli does want to leave, we've got replacements for him, so I'm not too worried about that. Everything is A-okay. I'm pretty happy with how things are going so far. We've rejected a couple of bids as well for some of our players. So Antona Lynn's had a few offers in for him. We've rejected Krstovic and Pridgar. Huddersfield want him. He wanted to go, but I can't sell him. He's just our best goalkeeper, and we're also going to be selling Burnaby to Go Ahead Eagles for 650k. Could go to just shy of £1 million. So money coming in. So it's time to say goodbye to Max Barisic. We've released him, 32 years old. He's done his time with the club. He's just not at the level we need anymore. So we say goodbye to him after that fantastic first season of us in charge. 25 goals in 27 games. Yes, he chipped in with goals, but we need to move on away from him now. And that's exactly what we're doing with the players that we are bringing in. Yes, Anthony Martial is around about the same age as him at 31. We have confirmed that transfer, as well as Alfie Devine. So that's the midfield sorted now. We need to sort the left back out. But I think Martial's a lot better than what he is. So there's going to be his replacement there. We're also, of course, put an inquiry in for this guy. Czech player, plays over in Czechoslovakia anyway, at Baník Ostrava. Comes in. Could be the best midfielder we've got at the club, so let's see if that deal does go through. All these other transfers are going to be going through, as well as Burnaby going out to Go Ahead Eagles. We've had a couple of offers in for Joly, but if we have a look at the squad planner, we kind of need him. He's my right back. I don't have anyone else who can play out there, but other than the 2 centre backs who are basically playing centre back, and Missouri, I don't think he's ready to replace him. So he's got slight concerns that I'm not selling him. If he comes and wants to go and we get £3-4 million for him, then we will let him go. Missouri can be our starting right back there, or we'll bring someone in over the top of him. Options, that's all I'm saying. And I've only been asking this for couple of seasons now. The youth recruitment is going to be improved. It's because it's the board's idea that it's going through, so that's happening there. We're going to bring in some new players as well. Joly come to me in the end, said he wanted to go, so we've agreed that if any club comes in for £1.8 million, he will go. That's the highest I could get it to. Krstovic still looking at wanting to leave, with lots of other clubs coming in for him. Just going to get through to the screen where we bring in our new signings, all 4 of them, show you how well they are. So send them all on courses. They get C+, so Puigmore is looking like this. 3 stars currently, 3 stars of potential. Comes in midfield. Same is Labros Theodoro. He can play out on the right. We're going to train him here as a Mazzala on attack. 3.5 stars currently, 4.5 stars of potential. Got good value too, so really good spending that £4.5 million on him. Anthony Martial, 3 stars, 3 stars. I'm not really worried about that because of his age, but he's going to get us quite a few goals, hopefully. And then Alfie Devine comes in. Good value, 3 stars, 3.5 stars potential. Again, another Mazzala option. So the squad plan is looking like this at the moment. We need a left back. Midfield's looking good. Striking's looking good. Everyone's looking good except for left back. And maybe a centre back if we lose a player. There's a bid in for Krstovic as well, and it's not what I want. It's not good enough money, but we'll entertain those ideas. And yeah, go from there. Our Champions League game is going to be against either Pristina or the New Saints. I want to play the New Saints because they're over in Wales, quite close to where I live. So that's where we are now. So we've made it through to the league phase of the Champions League, and looking at the fixtures, I think we can get anywhere between 8 and 12 points. We could probably beat Schalke, Benfica, Nicosia and PSV. Maybe get draws against PSV and Benfica, but everything else I'm expecting to get a loss on. How did we get there then? So if we filter this by the Champions League, we beat the New Saints. We then beat Sarajevo and beat Slavia prior to get here. We drew 0-0 with them in the away leg and then battered them 5-0 when we brought them back to Slovenia. Other news in the league then, we are unbeaten as well. So we have beaten Olympic Ljubljana, we beat Bravo, we beat Rogashka, Domzel, and we beat Alumininje, which leaves us top of the table at the moment. If we can click it properly, if we go to the stages, here we go. 5 wins out of 5, 12 scored, 2 conceded, 10 goal difference, and obviously 15 points on the table there. But this doesn't tell the whole story. We have had a lot of players leave us. A lot of key players go from the club. So if we go to the transfer history, Luis Hassa's gone to Spal for 185k, could go to 235k. Shiam Maglicelli, he's gone to Real Betis for 725k. Paul Joly came to me and he wanted to go, and there was no way of convincing him to stay, so we sold him for 1.8 million to Altai. We've loaned a couple of other players out, so Horvit and Kalagaris have gone out on loan. Krstovic has left us. He wanted to leave as well. Wanted to try and get £8 million for him, and it just wasn't happening. Leicester come in for 5 million. We rejected it. He then moaned, and then Leicester come back in again. So we've sold him on for £5 million, and we've also sold Filippo Misori because he wanted to go as well. So he's gone to Valencia for £2.5 million. Could go to £3 million. So that's 4 top tier players leaving the club, and we've not really replaced them that well, if I'm totally honest. So Max Finkengrath is the first player in. He's a left back and also plays centre back. We paid £3.3 million for him from Caen. We've also brought in Aldin Jakupovic, who is someone that I've wanted to bring in for quite a while, and we finally got him. He's joined us from our rivals in Olympic Ljubljana. £2.5 million we paid for him. Played 3, scored 3, got 1 player of the match so far, so that's always good. And at right back, we brought in Simone Santilli. He is centre back as well. 2 stars currently, 3.5 stars potential. Physically, he's great. Just need to work on his technical side of his game. We paid £1.1 million from him from Spezia. There are a couple of other transfers that we are looking at. It's bringing in these young defenders. So Yannick Vestergaard and Gutierre Lloris. One could play defensive midfielder should we need to go that route at any point. So hopefully that should appease. Who is it who needs that promise? Theodoro. He wants us to improve the defence. So if we bring those to him, hopefully it stays. Hopefully he's happy. We've got 8 days to sort that out there. Patrick Dorgu also wanted to go, and we said we're only going to send him for £12 million. No one has come in for him yet. He is wanted though. He's wanted by Luton, Levante, and Al Tau, or Tai, sorry. So I'm hoping we can keep hold of him. £12 million I think is reasonable considering his wages too. Finance wise, we are looking like this: £26 million in the bank, or 26.6, £7.7 million still to spend, and we're a little bit over the wage budget because of those players we're trying to bring in, but we can obviously move a bit of money around. It's going to be a tough season for us, I think, now. We're losing 4 key players and not really replacing them, but we will plod on and see how we can get on, really. See if we can just make do and win the league again. I will come back once the Champions League phase is over. If we get to the playoffs, lovely stuff. We're sort of getting ourselves back to where I think we should be. If not, it's another season of just consolidating and seeing what happens with this youth intake that's going to come through, especially with the club upgrading a few things. So we will come back after the Chelsea game. Well, we've just about snuck into the playoffs of the Champions League. Let's have a look at the league table then. We finished in 24th. We won 3 games. We lost 5. We're on 9 points. Napoli go out. The same as Benfica, Feyenoord. Some big teams have dropped out with us going through. So how did we get to this situation then? So let's have a look at the fixtures. We lost to Schalke. We unexpectedly beat Athletic 4-1. I'm really happy with that result. We lost 5-1 to PSG. Lost 2-0 to Benfica. We then beat Nicosia, we beat them 2-0. PSV, we beat them 3-0 as well, which is what set us up here. And then Inter and Chelsea beat us in those final 2 games there. We are doing all right. So we're into the next stage, which is, I think, progress and gets us back to where we wanted to be. In terms of the league then, we've only dropped 4 points with 2 draws against Bravo and Mora. We're doing okay in the cup as well. We're still in that there. We've got to play Domzel in the round of 16, I think that is. Yeah, round of 16 it comes up there. So that's doing pretty decent too. Let's have a look at the league then. We are top by 12 points, 16 wins, 2 draws, 44 goals scored, 11 goals conceded. We're doing well. And that's despite a few transfers. So we have brought in... Loris and Vestergaard came to us. We also brought in another defender in Lars Delat. Joins us from Willem 2. We paid £3.7 million for him, and he's probably the best defender we got at the club. Can also play defence midfield and at a push central midfield if we want to train him up there. But look at his attributes. Physically he's great, mentally he's great, and technical side of his game is improving. So I'm really happy with that signing there. Transfers out. We've not sold anyone. Vestergaard, we were going to cancel his contract at the end of the summer anyway, so we've moved him on for free. We've loaned out Vidmar, Arepas and Peritet, and Kozol's also left us. We could be losing a few more players, so if we have a look at the transfer centre and players out, we're going to release him, so he's going to be going out on a free. And then Medic is going, he wants to leave, so we've accepted deals from Utrecht, Plymouth and Elche. I'm hoping it's going to be the Plymouth deal because it's 1.3 million going up to 2 million. We'll have to see what's going on with that. Finances are good. We're going to get a bit more money now for going into the playoffs. And we had our youth intake come through and it was C, so maybe it's going to be next season that the better transfers do come through. We do have some unhappy players at the club as well. So we've got Casalo wants more game time, and then Medic because he wants to leave. We've also had to promise a few players that we're going to play them. So Theodori wants more game time. Keller wants more game time. Same as Fries and Casalo. And there's been offers in for Dorgu. But it's not the £12 million that I want to sell him for. So we're still going to wait out for that. He might go in the summer. I can't see him signing a new contract with us. So we might have to sell him before his contract runs out. His contract is up in 2030. So 2 seasons time. Yeah, he's going to be a difficult player to replace, but other than that, things are going quite well. Aldin Jakopovic has got 12 goals in 12 games. He did pick up an injury as well, so if we have a look at his, where is it to? It's not up here, is it? It is in reports and then medical reports. So tight groin, tight calf, tight thigh. Yeah,
little niggly injuries there for him, but he's doing all right otherwise. Doing all right otherwise. We have put offers in for Tyne Cook to come back to us, or Chooch. I mean, option on that right hand side, option up front, option on the left. Who knows? But that's where we're situated at the moment. I will show you a game. I'm going to show you whoever we get in the round of 16. I mean, it should come through in the next couple of clicks when we click continue. So I'll come back once we've got that, and then you've got a game to watch.
So we've got the draw for the Champions League knockout phase then. Let's have a look, see what we've got. It is the Champions League thing here. So let's put it at +3 there. So let's start the draw. Who have we got? I don't mind who we've got because it's going to be money for us. So Galatasaray are going to be playing somebody. Milan, let's advance. We're at home for the first leg against Schalke. So they beat us already. Let's end the draw because we don't obviously need to see everything else. They beat us right at the start of the Champions League campaign. They beat us 3-1. We scored first. And now we got to play them again. I'm going to show you half hour of the first game, the last half hour, and then the whole of the second leg. You can sort of see where we're going from that there. But yeah, I'm happy with that draw there. I'm happy. We have lost our first league game as well. Olympia have beat us. There we go. I mean, one of the goals I wanted to set was have an unbeaten season. It's not going to be this one. But we move on from that. We just focus on trying to win the league. You'll come back to us for that Schalke game. Well, I forgot to mention as well, Jako Medic has left. He's gone to Utrecht for 900k. Could go to £1 million. We are looking at bringing in another defender. We got one in on trial, Daniel Gonzalez. I mean, this looks good. Will be the best defender we got at the club, so that would be a massive improvement if we can get him in. Utrecht are also in for him as well, so we could lose 2 players at that club there. Hour gone in this game then. It is 2-2. They took the lead from a bad pass from Lloris, and then Anthony Martial capped off a nice defensive clearance from us. It was a corner that we cleared. Ran up the pitch and then got the goal, and then 5 minutes later they scored a goal, carbon copy to the other one that they scored, and then we had a penalty. Casalo put it in the back of the net. We got a corner here, it's been cleared out, back to Theodoro, just charged out to his left hand side. Can he find a cross? He doesn't. He's been dispossessed. Schalke get it clear. The highlight comes to an end. I keep thinking who this name comes up as Arnuel. It's got to be Pigmill. Let's have a look here. It is Pigmill. So we have to make cut the substitutions here because of fitness. Dashvitsvili is going to come on for Theodoro. And then we need to take Casalo off. We don't really have any midfield options to bring on, if I'm totally honest. We are looking a little light. I think we're going to have to go with... I'm going to bring Panic on. The reason we're going to do this, Keller's going to go there. I don't normally like changing the tactic, but I mean, needs must at the end of the day for this game. That's the substitutions. 2-2's good. Good at their ground, and hopefully just nick a 1-0 win off them. We have been the better team in this match as well. Those little mistakes at the back is what's cost us, really. They've got a throw in on the left-hand side. Can we just... we can nick the ball. I mean, not like that. Oh, what are you doing, Pridgar? Hopefully he's offside. Pridgar's come and flapped it. The arms haven't gone up. It's disallowed, which is good. I mean, flapping it, balls going over the top of that, you just can't do it. Not at this level. You're just going to get punished. Absolutely punished. Let's make our final substitution with 3 minutes to go. It is going to be... who are we going to take off? Dashvitsvili's going to come off. Valg's going to come on. I mean, I think I brought Dashvitsvili on as a substitution, so that might go down bad with him. I haven't even pressed play. There we go. 2-2, which is good with Schalke. We can beat them in the other game. I know we can beat them. There goes full-time whistle. Good result. Brilliant comeback.
Say that to I'm proud of them, because I was proud. Very, very proud of the boys. We go again against them. Hopefully this time we can beat them.
We're looking for a 1-0 win here. Just keep it tight and beat them. And we're back to full strength as well. So Jakupovic is back up front. We've got Campbell back in the side. Divine's playing too. Do they play better that way round? They do. So that's what we're going to do. Dorgu's back in the side. Ratnik's back in the side. So let's get this team out there. And hopefully we don't cause ourselves too many problems like we did in the first game. We were dominating Schalke. They just took advantage of our lapse in concentration. I'm hoping we can do that here against them. Just one opportunity is all we need. One opportunity. Stay tight. Get the goal. We move on to the next stage. I mean, that'd be progression. Massive, massive progression for us. It's with them at the moment. Keller's nicked the ball off them. Now he's snuck in and nicked the ball. Trying to say two things at once there as they've got it back in their defence. Pushing it out to this right hand side. Keeping tight. Not tight enough though. Eric Dyer's in their side. This is how they hit us last time. Luckily the shot is poor. It's over the bar. Doesn't really trouble Pridgar. As we're on the attack here. Gone back into Campbell. Over the top to Divine. Dash Fitzvilly. Forced a good save at the goalkeeper. Antonelin's going to put this corner in. It's been cleared. Is it Ratnik? Just didn't fall to him though. Have we got a free kick here? We do. Opportunity. Antonelin, brilliant with free kicks. Scored many this season so far. And it's in his range. That one's just over the bar. As Schalke tried to work it out from the back. If we were a little bit switched on, we might have nicked the ball there, but it hasn't happened. Schalke push it out to his right hand side. Oh, they've stepped it through. It's under the legs in. We were sold then. Absolutely sold down the river. Just that little step over the ball to fall through. Fooled everybody. Fooled absolutely everybody. And I'd say it's against run of play too. Possession is in Schalke's favour, but we've had the opportunities. We've had the shots. We've kept them at bay for a good period of this game. Just need the opportunity going forward now. We've registered another shot on target. As we approach half time. Antonelin's not having the best of games though. Delac pushed the ball into Divine. What can he do? He's gone back for the time being. That's a nice little turn there. He's in the box. He shoots and it's over the bar. Very, very good effort as half-time whistle goes. We're in control of this game. Let's say that to them. Who do we take off? Keller's having a bad game. And he's tired, so he's going to come off. Casalo can come on. We'll give Captain Antonelin 20 more minutes before we make some substitutions. Ratnik's having a pretty bad game as well at 6.4. We've got nothing to lose. We've got nothing to lose. Let's go attack him. Let's encourage the boys. If we can push on and find an equaliser and find a winner, that would be brilliant. It is with us here. Ratnik, right hand side. He's hugging that line at the moment. Puts across him. Oh, Casalo hits the bar. Casalo hits the bar. Let's make some substitutions then. 67 minutes. Striker comes off. Palazzi can come on. Divine's tired. But Captain Antolin needs to come off. Let's bring on Puigmore. Divine will be the next substitution. Theodoru can come on for him. I mean, Divine's one of our best players on the pitch. Well, in fact, Delat's now the best player on the pitch. Those two keep chopping and changing. Let's make that change now then. Divine comes off. Theodoru comes on. Ratnik can come off. Santilli. No, I'm not going to bring Santilli on. Going to bring Finkgraf on. Kufries can go to right back. We need to shout encouragement again. And whilst we're at it, let's go very attacking. We've got 8 minutes to find 2 goals. Or 1 goal to take it to extra time. We head it on. Got it back though. No, we haven't. We have. Palazzi's got it. He loses it. Dashvitzvilly's got it now. Into Palazzi's path. Equaliser. Come on. Absolutely brilliant. Just what the doctor ordered.
I'm going to say very attacking. It's probably going to take us to time added on. No, we've got a highlight here. Cool Fries with the ball. Whips it in. Keeper claims it. Throws it out to their defence. They're trying to work it forward. We get it. Pwigmore back into our defence. Finkgraf into Campbell. Campbell over to the top, the left hand side. Casalo. Got it back. Oh no, we hit our own players. Casalo puts it in. It's straight into the keeper's hands though. That was an opportunity. Theodoru's got it here. Oh, we got a penalty. VAR will look at this one though. I'm pretty sure we've got another penalty. Casalo saved us last time, took us to 2-2. Dashvitsvili this time. Come on. Drop down a positive mentality. Now we praise the team. With a minute to go, we're going through to the round of 16, boys and girls. It's the first time. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. This team has done phenomenal things now. There's me doubting us at the start of the season that we can actually progress on this year. We're into the round of 16 in the Champions League. First time ever. £8.23 million for that. And we're going to make more money as we go on. I don't actually know who we've got. Don't know who we got yet. It's going to be at the end of the month. I'm not going to show you the first leg. I'll show you the last 30 minutes of the second leg. Because I'm pretty sure we're going to be going out unless it's a real big team. I'd say a big team. A team that we can actually take on. I'll sort this team out in a minute. I want to see the draw. I want to see the draw for who we've got. Unless that's going to be after all of this. Let's have a look at the Champions League. What's that? Oh, we still got some ties here. So we'll come back when we've got the draw. When we know who we've got. But just happy to have our name in the hat for the last 16. Who we got then? Let's find out. Let's view the draw. Do what we did last time. So it's not Dortmund or Inter. It's not Leipzig or Chelsea. It's not Celtic or Bayern. So it's 10 teams left. Milan, PSG, PSV, Man City, Tottenham, Barca, Arsenal, Liverpool. So we've got Real Madrid. Oh, Real Madrid in the Champions League. First time I think we're playing them as well. Let's find out. What is our record against them? I don't think we have played them. Previous meetings. Yeah, we haven't played them yet. This is going to be a fun test. So after losing 3-2 to Real Madrid in the first leg, we're going to play them at their ground in the return leg. We started off the game 3-0 down. Vinicius Jr. getting a hat-trick there. And then things turned around in the 80th minute. Trevor Chalobah scoring an own goal. And then Jakub Povic getting us the goal in the 86th minute. I think, given a little bit more time and how the game was going, we might have got ourselves an equaliser and drawn 3-3 at home. But that's not the story. We're 3-2 down. We are at Real Madrid's ground. And hopefully we can not lose heavily. I'm happy losing because Real Madrid are the better team, obviously, but I just don't want to get absolutely thumped. This is the team we're putting out there for this game. We're going to show you the last 30 minutes or so. I'm going to make one change here because this guy is injured. There we go. So yeah, let's get into the match and we'll see you at the 60-minute mark. Coming up to the hour mark, we are 2-0 down, 2 goals scored from corners. First one was Hendrick. It was one of those dirty corners where he put it at the edge of the box and he swept it into that top corner. The second one, we sort of cleared it for a little bit. And then João Neves cut in from that. Must have been their left-hand side and tucked it away. And it looks like we're going to be... Oh, I thought we were going to be 3-0 down there. Pridgegaard was beaten. It hit the crossbar, come back down. Now we have a free kick to defend here. And luckily it has gone over. We were the better team for the first quarter of an hour. And then the machine just kicked in. The machine kicked in and we're just struggling to match them. I've had opportunities, just we've not really taken them. I think we've only had the 2 shots, one of those on target. I mean, just look, they just cut through us like a hot knife through butter. I mean, I'm not happy that we're 3-0 down, but last time we come back and got 2 more goals. Is it going to happen in this one? I don't think so. Let's make 3 substitutions here. So let's bring on Palazzi for Jakupovic. And we will bring on Santilli for Ratnik. And then whilst we're at it, we will bring on Keller for Casalo. All substitutions done. Don't concede any more goals. That's what we're going to tell the boys here. As we got a throw in to defend right in our half. Bellingham turns, darts into the box. Very good save from Pridgar. Very good save from him. As this corner comes in. Oh, off the line by Palazzi. Definitely saved us there. And Dashvitsvili just clears the ball out. I mean, we haven't been heavily beaten. 3 goals seems a lot, but oh, done well there to get the ball. Palazzi into Theodorou. Oh, he's been dispossessed. Dashvitsvili gets us 1 back. We're not going to score 4 more goals in 3 minutes, but it's something. That's the main thing. It is something. So, scoring 3 goals against Real Madrid, considering the standings in the world that we've got between the 2 teams in the Gulf, I am quite happy with that. There you go. Boys are happy too. How much money are we going to get then for this decent run from us? We've got 9 messages here. £8.23 million. I'm happy. Puts up to 38. We should get some more at the end of the season as well. But that's a nice little run from us. And I'm pretty sure we've won the league. It's just a formality. I'm not going to show you anymore. I'll just show you us confirming ourselves as champions. We're 18 points clear, so with 30 points to play for. So, what, it'd be 5 games time we've definitely secured it, maybe 4. I'll show you that message, and I'll show you the message to say that we've either been knocked out of the cup or we've won it. But yeah, round of 16 by by Real Madrid. Happy with that. And that, boys and girls, is 5 league titles in 5 seasons for Maribor. How do we do it? We won 2-1 against Bravo, I think it was. Russ, why don't you just click the score? Be easy if you did that. Yeah, Bravo, 2-1 winners there. So the league table looks like this. We played 30, won 27, drawn 2, lost 1, scored 84, conceded 21, 83 points on the table. 20 points clear of Sielge. Hopefully I said that one right. Comment section from the last video or one of the previous videos tried to get me there to say it. I have been practicing. I will try and practice further to try and get this name right. Or Selya? It's got to be Selya. I think it's Selya. So yeah, so title comes. I've still got 6 games to go, so we're going to try and win all of those there. But I'm going to end the video right here because there's no point showing you what's left. We've still got the cup and we've got 6 games, so you'll know if we've won the cup when you get to the end of this video here. Well, when you get to the start of the next video, sorry. But squad-wise for next season, what do we need? So we know we've got Tyne Chooch coming back into the club. He's a striker and a right option. If we ask the assistant to sort everything out, he's the best player we got out there. So I think the attack is fine with what we've got. The midfield, I think we could probably add another body in there. Campbell's getting on. I'm anticipating bids come in for Antonelin and Casalo. And then everyone else is sort of wanted as well. Campbell's wanted by Plymouth. Theodorou's wanted by Ibar. The youth players aren't looking too good coming through. We did our youth intake. They weren't the greatest. Best one to come through is this guy here. 4 stars of potential. So hopefully he can live up to that. He's 16 years old at the moment. Just need to build him really. Left back. If Dorgu stays, great. We're going to probably move on Benkic. Don't think he needs to stay here. Centre-back wise, I think we're fine. Gonzalez went to Utrecht, so he can be removed from here. How do I do that? I need to click that button there. Same as on this side. Maybe we need a body in defence. Another option to go there. And then right back, I think an out-and-out right back would be good. I might sell Kufrais this summer. He's 31 years old. Might as well cash in on this. We haven't had our budgets just yet, or they here. The budgets are there actually. Dorgu's out. He gets a pay rise. We qualify for the Champions League. Budgets are... Oh, look at that Wonga. 375k in wages. £22.66 million to spend on players as well. We might as well look at Wonder Kids whilst we're at it. Bring in some young players. Board are happy. Everyone's happy. Maribor go to 21. Don't need to see that. Don't need to see anything else there. So, let's try and improve the squad with Wonder Kids and sort out the players at the back, because I think that's where we need those players. But if you guys have enjoyed that, big thumbs up on the video for me. Subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already done so. And as always, folks, thank you very much for watching.